Our Plant Stories has been nominated as a finalist in the Independent Podcast Awards in a new category called Environment and Natural World. I'll let you know how we get on. Thanks to all those who are regular supporters of the podcast with their commitment to buying a monthly coffee. And to Anne, who also sent some caffeine my way this month, all of which goes towards paying for this podcast, the hosting platform and the editing programme. The link is in the show notes. And now, a plant story. Hi, my name is Sally Flatman, and our plant stories all began when I asked someone for their earliest gardening memory and realised very quickly how plants can root us to people and places. Perhaps it's a childhood garden or the person who taught us how to love that plant. Then a story about a peony. The memory strong, the name forgotten, set me on a search to find a grower with the knowledge to help us solve that mystery. And with that, this series was born.
I remember Mum's absolutely beautiful scarlet peony that she absolutely adored, and she used to look after. And the flower heads were about, in my head, they were about 18 inches wide, the flower heads, and they were absolutely gorgeous, but we were never allowed to go near them. And we're never allowed to touch them or bring them in or anything like that. And peonies went out of fashion for a long time. And funny enough, they're in now. And I'm desperate to find that peony that she had. It was scarlet. That's all I know. It was bright pink.
If you go to the website, ourplantstories.com, you'll get a sneak preview of some of the other stories. There are passion flowers and mint plants, willow trees and fig trees. And if you have friends who you think would like this new podcast, they like plants and they like stories, but they don't yet listen to podcasts, well, there's a very simple how-to on the website. So every week, there'll be somebody's story about a plant, matched with someone who has the knowledge and passion to teach all of us more about that plant, including how we can grow it. Series 1 of Our Plant Stories begins on the 2nd of April, and episodes will go out on Sundays, so you can take it into the garden with a cup of tea. It's free and available wherever you find podcasts. I've been a radio producer all my life, so I just know there are going to be lots of amazing stories out there about plants. They hold memories. I only have to see a tomato seedling, and I think of my dad, who every year brought me some tomato plants to grow. Oh, and a grow bag.
I remember my grandfather's yard having, the fig trees and a grapevine that he had as well. And he had a full wine press in the basement.
Do get in touch via ourplantstories.com if you have your own plant story that you'd like to share. And I'm excited for the first episode, which will launch on the 2nd of April. Thank you for listening. If you want to show your support for this podcast via Buy Me a Coffee, then the link is in the show notes or on the website, ourplantstories.com. I promise you, your virtual coffee will go towards the podcast, not plants.